Hey guys, what is up? It's Purple Moose. Today we are thrifting. We're going to Goodwill. I'm gonna see if I can find anything good. If I find like good stuff here, I'm at like kind of like a rich neighborhood. This is far away from my house. I live nowhere near this area, but I'm over here for a doctor's appointment. So we're gonna go thrifting. I'm very excited. So let's go. So there was a lot of people at this Goodwill. I didn't really feel comfortable filming here because there was just so many people and there was like barely nothing there. Well, at first it was just kind of like almost like these like shelves with all the toys. They were kind of like trashed and there was like really nothing there. And then I stumbled upon this giant thing of dolls. I'm just sifting through it. A lot of it is Millie dolls. I guess no one likes the Millie dolls. You know, the Millie Barbie face molds. So yeah, I'm just sifting through all of these dolls here. And yeah, there's some vintage Barbies here. A lot of them were just Millie Barbies, like blonde Millie Barbies. It wasn't really anything special. I think that was like one of those fairy dolls. I know they have these like fairy dolls now, and I've looked into them. I thought they're pretty cool. And yeah, Hannah Montana head. random decapitated Hannah Montana. I thought I would find like any like brats in here, but I really didn't find any brats. It was just mostly Millie dolls. I also looked through the movies and music just to see if I can find any Brat movies or Barbie Hairspray. Nikki Blonsky. If you guys don't know, it's like viral all over TikTok. Just look it up. There's Star Wars. I looked at the Star Wars. That was the first movie. A lot of these music, when people donate music, a lot of these churches donate like a bunch of like these church like CDs and stuff. So a lot of them are like church CDs. The Goodwill by my house, they actually had so many of them and they actually finally got rid of them because like who was gonna buy all these like Christian church CDs? Yeah, so there's just some books here. I do thrift a lot of my books. So I was looking at some of the books here. And I always want to try to find any American Girl book. I found this Kit movie, which is really cool. I was like, oh, Kit, the American Girl movie. I already have that one. So yeah, just looking and seeing what else is here. By the way, I have a cold, so if I sound like nasally and a little bit out of breath, I am sick, and I'm dropping shit. Monster vs. Alien. I remember this movie. I remember I watched it 1,000 times. The VeggieTales. Yeah, a lot of these movies are quite interesting. The Scooby-Doo movie. I know people are Scooby-Doo fans. And so I was just looking at records here. We have Olivia Newton. I was thinking about getting it, but I'm like, nah. They had Elvis. There's just so much records here. It was just ridiculous. I didn't find anything good. I looked through the records because I want to see if I can find any Dolly Parton ones. That's like my goal, to find a Dolly Parton record. But so far, I've only thrifted a CD. So, yeah. And this was a movie one, Pimp Fiction. I didn't know they had a record for that. And yeah.
I didn't really film much in the Goodwill because it was, I don't know why, there was just so many people there. I don't know why, but it was just a stupid amount of people there. And here's the thing, I live in Chicago, and a lot of the people in Chicago, like especially at like Goodwill and thrift stores, they're like, they will hit you with their carts and they don't care if they're in your way. And there's this one lady that was literally like picking up like the toys and taking pictures of them and seeing how much they're worth. I think she was like a scalper or something. I don't know what she was doing. She was like a reseller. And I was like, I also went to the same resale shop that you seen in my last toy hunt. I didn't film in there because, again, today's Monday, right? I filmed this on Monday, and usually there's not a lot of people, but today there were so many people there. Plus I got a discount, so yeah. And I'm going to show you guys what I got. This is awesome. This is so exciting. I have not bought an American Girl doll, I would say, maybe 3 years. 3 years. But I did. I had to purchase her. I was like, I looked at her and I was like, she has to come home with me. And that is Sage Copeland, Girl of the Year 2013. She is so pretty. She did come with, oh my god, her ring, as you guys can see. But yeah, back in 2013, this like teal chunky jewelry was very popular, like Charming Charlie's. She does have one of her earrings. Yeah, so she kind of has that vibe of like 2012, 2013, like the color scheme of like everyone thought this like Western theme was like really cool. So that's why she's kind of based off the Western theme. She did come with her meat dress and her meat shoes. I love her boots. Her boots are so cute. And she did come with her ring. And I do have her box. It's somewhere. But she does need fixing up. Like her hair needs fixing up. She does need a good wash. I don't know if I'm going to do a cleaning up video on her. Or I might feature her and revamp the Bratz. Because I have some Bratz dolls that need to be washed. And she could just get washed. Her hair. I have a Mr. Eraser that I can go and clean her face. But she's so pretty. She's so stunning. That was very exciting. But I did spend probably $30 at this Goodwill. And y'all are going to see why. And I'm really excited. First off, I did get this pillow. I thought this was so cute. It says, cancel my subscription. I don't want your issues. Look, this was $3. This is iconic. I saw this and I was just like, this girl's a diva. That is literally me. Oh my god. Next, I have boring ass picture frames in my house, and my house is like a vibe of my reflection. So I'm kind of doing like an early 2000 kind of vibe throughout my whole entire house. So I picked up some picture frames that screams like Y2K, early 2000s. And this is one of them. This is this plush zebra print frame. And I got this for $1. It's so cute. And it's like plush too. I love this. This is just, oh my god, iconic. And then I got this one, which I thought this one was so cool. It's like this metal one with like flowers and stuff like that. Very, very cute. Oh, you can see my dresser. I like to thrift a lot of my clothes. And I did look in the men's section. And they actually had a good t-shirt men's section, which this thrift store was not near my house. Like I said. And this is the whole fish hunt is black. I forget the brand. But it's called Greg Norman. And yeah, it's just this black shirt with the fish. I thought it was cute. For $5, I was like, a black t-shirt. Come on. Also, I got Sage's dog at this thrift store. I got this for about $3. Sage's dog. I'm like, while I got Sage too, like this, I think her dog is named Buster. Don't know what the dog's name is, but he has like little articulation in his like feet. So stinking cute. I have so many pets for my American Girl dolls. It's ridiculous. Anyways, this, what I'm about to show you is why I squealed at this thrift store. So these were kind of expensive. These were like $5 each. But you'll see why they were $5 each. And again, you know, it was like, you know, like in a rich area. I got rainbow high dolls. Oh my god. Okay. First up, we have Miss Skylar here, and they're all in their second outfit. I'm thinking this was like the pack of them, like they had this big pack of like all the characters, and they were all in their second outfits. Because I had that pack. That was originally like my main group in my Colorful Chaos. Fun fact. But then they changed over time, and I changed the dolls' looks. But I saw these for $5. I was like, and I got all these in total. It was like around like 30, I think. But yeah, we got Skylar here. And I do have her shoes and socks because I do have an extra pair. Because you guys can see it. I do have the original ones. Then I got the other set. So I do have an extra pair of her shoes. This is Skylar. She does come with her earrings, which awesome. This is how I knew. I was like, this is Ruby. Her hair is so messed up. Ruby. She does come with her hat, which is really nice. And the only thing she is missing is her belt, which is fine. She does come with her jacket, her little tube top, her skirt, and her little like fire kind of boots. And they all have neck articulation. So I was like, sold. Here is Jade. Oh my god. These dolls' hairs. Girl. Oh my god. Okay, this is so fucking... So this is Jade in her second outfit. Jade, love her. Gorgeous. Yeah, look at that. So cute. She has her beanie, which this I just noticed this. So they have rubber bands, and the person tied this rubber band to her hat. They didn't even bother taking this hat off. They just tied it. Oh, you can see it. Look. Next, we have Poppy, which, is it just me or her neck looks really long? Maybe that's just me. She has gel in her hair. They all have like their gel. Again, they have these like big ass rubber bands. I don't know if Goodwill did that or the original owner had it, but she has everything. She has her shirt, her skirt, her socks, and her shoes. And the last one I got is Violet, and she was actually the cheapest. She was $3. I did not get Sunny, but I do have an extra Sunny that I thrifted a while ago. She was like $1 at Goodwill, and I do have her. She's in my doll archives, so I will be pulling her out and putting her in her second outfit because I do want to display these dolls with their second outfits. But again, she has that big ass rubber band in her hair. She actually looks really good. A lot of Violet's doesn't look good, and her bangs look really good for a Violet doll. And actually, Violet was the first one I found, and I was like, ooh. And she has the variant with her. She has the variant with her lip. I don't know if you can see that. The variant. Yeah, she has the variant with her lip, which is super cool. She has it, the little, but it's not as noticeable as this one. This one, oh, she has a darker lip. Yeah, can you guys see that? I forgot to film an outro. Currently I'm sick, so I'm a little
I'm a little nasally. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Comment, like, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Dolls, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.